Okay, so here we have a rational equation. It is not a proportion. That's what I wanted to say. So don't get to do that. Now, notice that you have binomials down here. So x plus 1 there, x minus 1 there. And then what about that x squared minus 1? That x squared minus 1 factors into x plus 1 times x minus 1. So if you have factoring in the denominator, you should do the factoring. It's going to make it a lot easier to get the LCD. You want to make sure you get the LCD, or you could just get these huge problems that would be like really hard to work with. So we want to make sure we get the LCD. Also, we need to do the excluded values. So let's talk about the excluded values. So x can't be negative 1, and x cannot be 1. So there are two excluded values here. By the way, you could set this denominator equal to 0, but you're going to get negative 1 and 1 there also. So those are the excluded values. Now, what's the LCD? The LCD, you need a factor of x plus 1, and you need a factor of x minus 1, and that's all you need. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite this problem. I'm going to try to leave a lot of space. Maybe too much space. And it doesn't really matter if you put what you're multiplying on the left or the right. You do it maybe whatever works easiest for you. Okay, so here's my LCD. This gets multiplied by x plus 1, x minus 1. This gets multiplied by x plus 1, x minus 1. I'll squeeze it in on the right there. And this gets multiplied by x plus 1, x minus 1. Okay, now the whole purpose of that is to cancel denominators. So x plus 1s are out here. So I'm going to have 2 times x minus 1. I'll have to figure that out. I'll do that in a minute. Minus 1. The x minus 1s cancel here. So I'm taking that minus 1 from there. Times x plus 1. And then over here on the right-hand side of the equal sign, the x plus 1s cancel and the x minus 1s cancel. So you just have 2x. All right. So now it is a linear equation. We worked with these earlier in this section. There's no denominators, but we do have to distribute. So we're going to get 2x minus 2, negative x minus 1 equals 2x. We'll simplify. So 2x minus x is just x, minus 3 equals 2x. So I keep going. I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. That's how I would do it. Some people would subtract x from both sides, but I don't care. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Oh well. Add 3 to both sides, and I get negative 1x equals 3. Yeah, I should have gone to the right this time. I usually go to the left, so. But that's okay. I get x equals negative 3. If you remember, I'd have to scroll up. The excluded values were negative 1 and 1. Sometimes they'll write them that way. They won't write them separate. That's fine. Those are the excluded values. They asked us to state that. And we didn't get an excluded value, so x equals negative 3. That's okay.